Yes, if you're out on your own, sometimes it's because you are a maverick. Well, we are into the second part of our program, and that means we are off and running. And David, that sounds like a horse race.
You've got the accent perfect. 3 Australian horses, I should say 3 Australasian horses, that have entered the language for different reasons. I say Australasian because Phar Lap was born in New Zealand, and when he came over here during the Depression period, he was an absolute champion. So now, in the Australian language, we have a heart as big as Phar Lap, because that same champion had a very large heart. So anyone who's audacious or resolute has that quality. And the second horse was Fine Cotton, which was replaced by a hack horse called Bold Personality in Eagle Farm in Brisbane in 1984.
That was the ring-in, the Fine Cotton.
The ring-in scandal. So any ring-in now is a Fine Cotton. Now the third is far less known, and that is the word drongo. It's appropriate we finish last with this horse because that's what drongo usually did. And a cartoonist called Sam Wells adopted this drongo horse as a bit of a character through a lot of his work in the Herald Sun. That drongo became an Australian term for essentially a bit of a buffhead or a dope, a drongo. So there's 3 horses for very different reasons, now remembered in our language.
Thank you, David. Fascinating stuff. Let's get back to our competition, and Richard at the moment is ahead on 13 points as we move into our next letters game for tonight. And Everson, your turn to choose.
I'll have a consonant first.
Thanks, Everson.
A
D.
vowel.
I.
Followed by a consonant.
L.
A vowel, please.
E.
I have a consonant.
K.
A vowel.
U.
Another consonant.
P.
Another consonant.
B.
And a vowel.
And last letter E.
And I'll start the clock. Everson, how many did you get that time?
This time I got a 5.
5 for you, Richard?
5 also.
Okay, let's start with yours, Richard.
Liked.
And yours, Everson?
Blip.
Could you spell that for us, please?
It is B-L-E-E-P.
David, what do you think of that?
Bleep, bleep is good to emit a high-pitched broken sound, usually of a radio signal. A good 5. Liked is also good for 5. Well done. Bilked was a 6 that I found, which is to cheated or defrauded, a little like the Fine Cotton scandal.
Nice work. But well done to Richard and Everson. 5 points each. Great to see Everson on the scoreboard, and Richard is now on 18. On to our next letters game now, and Richard, your turn.
Could I start with a consonant, please, Lily?
Thanks, Richard. R.
And another?
F.
And one more?
R.
Vowel, please.
I.
Another vowel.
E.
And another?
A.
Consonant.
D.
Another consonant.
R.
And another consonant, please.
And last letter T.
And 30 seconds on the clock. How did that mix work for you, Richard?
Okay, I've got 7.
7, well done. And what about you, Everson?
I got 1 less, a 6.
6 for you. Okay, let's start there, please.
Trader. T-R-A-D-E-R.
Thank you very much, Richard.
Drifter.
Drifters and traders.
Well, again, because of that one extra letter, Everson, Richard gets the points with a good 7, drifter. And we've been talking about horses. Hard to ignore farrier, who's a blacksmith who makes horseshoes, coming from ferrum in Latin for iron.
Very nice indeed, David. And well done to Richard. Another 7 points. Let's manipulate some numbers now. And Everson, would you like to choose the ones that we'll deal with?
5 small ones and 1 large.
1 large and 5 small. Thanks, Everson. And our numbers are 10, 6, 7, 3, 10, and the large is 75, and the target to reach is 822.
Good luck getting there. Everson, did you like that mix?
Yes, I think I got to 822.
822, excellent, thank you. And Richard, what about you?
82.
822 as well. Well, Everson, would you take us through your method, please?
I started by 7 minus 6.
7 minus 6 is 1.
Add that to 10
Add the 10 is 11.
and multiply the 11 by 75
By the 75
to
gives
get 825 and
825
remove 3.
minus the 3. 822.
Great work. Richard, was your method the same?
Exactly the same.
If you would just confirm with each other that you've used the same method. Lily, did you do it that way?
It was a great method. I didn't even think of it, but I have another method.
Okay, something entirely new.
Yeah. Okay, 75 plus 7 is 82. Times the 10 is 820. And we're 2 away. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Add that on, 822.
Very nice indeed as well. But a great method and a great result for Richard and Everson, both scoring 10 points. So Everson's on 15, Richard on 35, as we head into our next break. Another word mix, of course, braid ill. And this time the clue is a ball that's always at the head of the queue. See you after the break.